Right, hello everyone, it's Jared again, back with another video. So today we're going to talk about how the United Kingdom can become great again. How can we restore our cultural heritage, our culture, our values, and just our country back? Because as it currently stands, we're in a battle against a tyrannical government and also an extremely dangerous far left ideology, represented in the form of communism, represented in the form of Islamic extremism as well. And the only way we can do that, to bring our country back, is to get behind something that's known as the pledge. So this video, my message to you, is to go on YouTube channels like Richard Inman or Paul Thorpe, go on Jeff Taylor's channel and see what the pledge is all about. So the pledge is a document that a lot of these content creators have created to unite all of us, British patriots and the working class, together as one. To stand behind real values that we can stand behind and unite our country, our people. If you love your country, if you want to stand for freedom and democracy, and if you want people to be patriotic again, to bring back our British Christian values, and also fight against this evil tyrannical government that's in power at the moment. The pledge will be our saving grace. It literally will save us and it's intended to unite all of us. So the pledge, you can sign this document. I've signed it, Richard signed it, Paul signed it. Many people have registered and signed this document. It's available on the website thepledge.org.uk. I'll post it on here, down below, thepledge.org.uk. So read it, read the pledge, read what the document, the contents of the document and what it's all about. And if you agree with everything that's been said, then go ahead and sign it. Because this is what we're doing. We're making history at this point. So the 5 key values or points that are made in the pledge, and I'm sure many of you on the same political spectrum and are true British patriots standing for Christian values, you will agree with these 5 main values. Firstly, to stand for freedom, equality under the law, real democracy and family. Second, build a peaceful, prosperous and patriotic society. Third, reclaim our nation's identity, its Christian traditions, culture and values. Fourth, give courage and hope to the British people. And fifth, resist tyranny. It's very simple, straight to the point, no fuss whatsoever. And a lot of these content creators have signed it. Ben Habib has signed it. I'm not sure if any of the UKIP members have signed it, Nick Zanconi or anyone, but lots of prominent influencers, journalists, including Maya Tusi as well, content creators, influencers, they've signed the document, and I urge you to sign it as well. Please, if for the love of God, if you want your values back, if you want your country back, get behind the pledge. Because what we need to do is we need to hold all political parties to account. Sure, politics has its role, and we need politics to be able to make change, great change in this country. But all political parties, including Reform UK and UKIP, need to be held to account for their policies and their actions. And what we're doing with this pledge is we need to ensure that we must measure up every political group's ideology, their manifesto, their policies and their actions with the contents of the pledge. This is important because everything that's written in the pledge are values that we can stand behind, and they're written in scripture. They're held in writing, and this can last forever and ever. This can last for a long time. Let's start rallying together in support of this document, and stand behind real British values to bring back our culture and our history. We are making history at this point. Because believe it or not, the United Kingdom is still a very young country. Sure, England, Scotland, Wales, they have their history. They have a very rich historical constitution with lots of history. But the United Kingdom was formed in 1707. It's only around 300 years old. We're still a very young country. We can still write a new constitution like the founding fathers did in the United States. We can start things up and start fresh with something like the pledge. This pledge might be the beginning of the end of this tyrannical government and the beginning of a new chapter for the United Kingdom. Our children and our future grandchildren could potentially look back at this monumental period of time right now, where our country experienced a genuine rebirth. And I'm talking about serious stuff here. This is the pledge. If you want your country back, if you want to bring British values back, our culture, our Christian values back to this country, back to this land, and restore our heritage, and just to provide a safe and prosperous future for our children, for future generations, get behind the pledge. thepledge.org.uk. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Like, share and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much.